business. We're doing around 200k per month right now. Build a pipeline where we have multiple content creators. They're getting paid on an affiliate. You understanding what your strength is. Do you have a creative mind or do you have an engineering mind? I wanted to say where I was in 6 months from now. And during that time, I want to grow other entrepreneurs, grow my personal brand. Very importantly, my main business, I want to scale it to 1 million per month. I'll keep on documenting. When I hit that 1 million per month, you will see. I said the actions to align myself with that self is in the mind. To think more optimistically and take disciplined actions on a daily basis. And I think that's what's most important. Yeah, you can shout affirmations in your mind and stuff. You can believe it, but the disciplined actions are the most important thing. Especially if I'm trying to scale my e-commerce brand, like there's just daily actions that I need to be taking for the long term and for the short term. And I know it's going to happen. It's going to happen 6 months from now at the maximum. Now, aside from that book, I have my gratitude book. I just write down everything that I'm grateful for on a day like today. What could I be grateful for? And there are plenty of things. And I've made this a daily habit. I've got about halfway through this book. But I think it just sets my day up in the right way. So if I wake up overthinking and then gotta work, and then I just go into this, it sets my mind in the right tone for the rest of the day. So for example, today and every day, I say that I'm grateful for my partner, which is Grace, because she just changed my life for the better. Helped me become who I am. And I'm also grateful for my home, and I'm grateful for my body, how powerful my body is. Came to my head because last night at boxing, I got a bruised rib. So I'm very grateful for how, powerful my body actually is. Anyways, enough of me ranting. I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Oh yeah. Say I got a woman way over town, good to me. Oh yeah. She give me money when I'm in need. Yeah, she's the kind of friend. One thing I think a lot of people don't realize is that having a partner in your business, whether it's just a business partner or your girlfriend or your boyfriend, is really beneficial because, for example, Grace, she handles all the operations, she handles the finances very, very well. But I'm good with the creative side of things. She's good at the engineering type, but I'm good at creative. And I think for you, understanding what your strength is do you have a creative mind or do you have an engineering mind? For example, I realized my past video that I made a video and it was, the one that I just posted, how to make $8,000. And it's a very engineering type video. You have to plan it, you have to know what you're speaking about, etc., etc. But I realized that actually the videos that I speak the best in and I can help the most in is the ones where I'm just creative and I can pick up a camera and I can just speak to you like this. It's like we're doing in a conversation, just speaking, it flowing, and that's how I provide the best value. So for me, I'm creative, but say for Grace, my partner, if she had a personal brand, she would have to script everything out, and it would be better for her to make sure that she's prepared and planned. And it's the same for everyday life. So for you, get a pen and paper and journal that. Just figure out what is your strength. What is your strength? Is it creative or is it engineering? And you'll find a lot about yourself and you'll actually succeed in business if you figure that out, because if I didn't figure that out, there's no way this personal brand would be growing. But I think because I know that now, I can share value in the correct way and this will grow inevitably. Now, I was just looking at my Shopify, going through the back end. We've onboarded some really good customer service agents, which we've trained and they're doing really good. And this is why it's extremely important to have these people, because your payment processors are essentially the most important thing you'll ever come across if you're dropshipping. Because once you get on the payment processor bad side and you get people calling their banks and stuff, there is no way that you're going to be able to keep selling, because that is literally 90% of your business. And once that goes, you've lost 90% of your business. And actually you can't just make sales, so it's technically gone. And what I've found is Well, we found a really good method. Basically, when people do call their banks, we just win it. You know, we've won, so the green ones are the ones that we've won. And it just puts the money back into our account, and it makes Shopify see that, yeah, we're reputable. We're not just some crappy dropshippers who sell some shitty stuff for like £5. We're actually selling some decent quality stuff. If people are sad, yeah, they can call their bank, but we just win the chargeback anyway. Actually, let me tell you how you can prevent them, because you don't want chargebacks. So when you get sales in your store, you just don't want chargebacks, do you? So I would make sure that your average response time to customers' emails is about 12 hours max, average response time, because that's really what's helped us. The quicker the response time, the better. Like, we want to get this down to 2 hours when we're scaling up. But for the time being, 12 hours is good. But honestly, halving your response time will just halve your chargebacks. To me, I think the front end, scaling the business is one of the easy parts. You can make your ads, you've got competitors to look at. It's funny because no one talks about that the fact that the back end is the thing that is the hardest part, making sure that the customers are happy. And it's the back end that you should really focus on and dial down once you get to that, 6-figure mark, and not just keep on trying to aggressively scale. If you're a beginner, I would literally just do the opposite of what everyone is saying. Test 5 products a day. That's a very common one. The issue with that is that you're just gonna get chargebacks because you don't even know the products are selling, they're good. And also there's no long-term growth in that, because what I've started when I was a beginner, I focused on a product and then I made products around that initial product. I put products into the store, and my returning customer rate was like 15%. So the customers thought that I was a real brand. They thought that what I was making was a real brand, and they were buying because they thought, okay, maybe they have a store in real life, who knows? That's how good it looks. So if I were you, it's not even hard to do. Just make your store look branded. Make sure the products you're testing on your website, they look good. They have some sort of branded images, that you know what a branded image looks like. It's high quality, but you can easily do that with AI nowadays. And you just slap it on your store and copy the brands, don't copy the dropshippers. That's the main point here. Copy the brands, don't copy the dropshippers. And you'll see some huge growth like I've seen, where other people haven't seen it because they've taken a different route. And initially, in the short term, you will get really good results, testing 5 products per day. You're not building anything for the long term because those stores die out in 3 months. Whereas my store has been going now for over a year. Dropshipping, completely dropshipping. Payment processors like me, everything is just sustainable. And it makes me happy because I can just live my life knowing that I'm not just gonna have some payment processor ban me or a flood of chargebacks because I sold the wrong product. That's something that I highly recommend that you do. The main reason that I am at where I'm at, and it has been sustainable, is down to the fact that I've just been leveraging content creators. And that's what people fully don't understand, that the business and the front end is all about leveraging content creators. We're now, to get to say 500k per month, I'm trying my best to build a pipeline where we have multiple content creators and they're getting paid on an affiliate, and we're gonna give them the products and say, here's a $500 gift card, spend what you want, get the clothing that you want, and in return you're going to make videos on a monthly basis, and you're also going to get commission on the link that you put in your bio. And with this content, we're just going to take all the content, put it into a folder, and it's going to allow us to test more, because getting to this 200k a month that we're at right now, it all came from one creator partnership. So we found one creator and we partnered with him, this Italian guy. I told him exactly what to create, gave him the scripts, what to do, and he did a very good job. And the only problem is that we don't have enough of that content. So I'm quite good at repurposing content. I think that's what's very important when you're making ads, is that you're going to take the content that these content creators give you, and you can make hundreds of ads out of these. You can utilize ChatGPT and just make scripts, winning scripts from multiple competitors. And it's a lot to do with common sense as well. Trying to find these winning hooks and winning copies and get an AI voiceover. put it over the UGC clips. You know, you can move the clips about, whatever, but essentially that AI voiceover is gonna be the key to allow you to spread that content over hundreds of videos and hundreds of different ad concepts. And we found a few good winners, because what it comes down to, if you're testing and say you want to get to where I'm at, all you need is, say, one really good winning ad in a whole month. That's all you need. You just need to aim for one winning ad in the whole month. And that might take you 100 creatives, 100 different scripts to get you there, but it's going to get you to, 200K per month. And we've had a few good winners now. So you can imagine that once we get more content in the pipeline, how much this is just going to soar. And we're only just getting started with this. And I'm very, very excited to take you guys along that. I'm really, really excited, because it's going to be a fucking journey. We're only at 200K a month right now, and this is just going to blow up. I've got the right mentors to help me. And build your content pipeline. Trust me, it's going to change your business just entirely.